What? So why is this not working here? Oh, you know what? Gotta edit the stream. I gotta make it a public video. Save. All right, let's see if we can do it now. Go here. Let's go in here and there. What else? All right, let's get this all together. Let's do this. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Bob? Bumping everything everywhere. See if I can make this work. Interesting. Easy. Whatever. I'll leave 2 down here. Or 4. Or 5. All right, let's see if I can do this at all. All right, before we do anything, we got to do some randomizing. Let's do some randomizing. Display capture. Okay, here we go. Should be 30 names. 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. Matt Hagman's on the bottom. Brandon is on the top. Base special, values only, 30 spots. Here's the teams. Let's random the teams. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Values only. Let's do it this way. All right, let's make this a print. All right, there we go. Cincinnati, Cleveland, Indianapolis, Darren Locher. Houston, right? George. Chargers of George. New England, so there's your chance at Tom Brady for Steve. Matt got the Chiefs. There you go. Next, let's print this as a letter. We want just let's print it like that. Uh-oh. Pick off the display capture. Jump over here. All right, now we got some time for trading. How come nobody's talking? Probably should get some off the shelf. Grab some. Grab that for me. What's up, George? What's up, guys? Let me go over the teams again. This is our trade period. You guys get until 15 minutes after. This will be our trade period. I've got Tennessee. Tennessee's yeah, Will Levis. Can't think of people's names. What's up, Steve? New England. You get Tom Brady. We'll hit a Tom Brady auto for you, and then that'll be there. You go. It'll be good. This is what do we call this? I don't know. Hope everyone's having fun. I'm glad everybody came back. I didn't think everybody was going to come back. Breaks were over. I thought we were done forever. Not, my fault. Who has Detroit Rock City? Mark Matheson. Does Mark like the Browns, the Ravens, or the Rams? Is Mark here? Glad I was a Barry Sanders fan. Well, there's your answer. Mark just said that's a negative, Ghost Rider. So tomorrow we will start selling breaks for Pro Debut. Pro Debut is going to be a lot of fun. Man, that checklist is really good. Jeez Louise, I didn't think the checklist for Pro Debut would be all that. But it really is, including Skeens and Jackson Holiday. So it's, and all the players, I won't say in between, but all the guys that you would want to be there. So there's a lot. There's a lot. Kevin wants to give up the Jaguars for the Vikings. I think we will, Chris. I had the numbers for a PYT for this one. I kind of wanted to see how this one goes before we do anything. The hobby and the Breakers Delight stuff sold so fast. It's just such a, I don't know, whatever. So I want to see what this one looks like before we commit to going crazy. And I don't want to brag or anything and I don't want you guys to be jealous. So does everyone promise not to be jealous when I say that? I need somebody to acknowledge that you won't be jealous. Just one person tell me you won't be jealous, and I'll tell you the secret. If you're all going to be jealous, I understand. Okay, good. Thank you, Steve. So I'm just going to say, now don't be jealous. Jimmy John's just gave me free pita chips and hummus. Now, I don't want to brag too heavy about that, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I got hummus and pita chips next time I buy a sandwich, which I did today. I like Jimmy John's. You know why? Freaky fast. That's what should be the name. That's what they should use. Freaky fast in some kind of advertising that they do. But they are fast. 5 minutes. We're going to let everyone settle in. 5 minutes. Anyone who wants to trade, this is your time to do it. Annette's over here. She will be opening packs for me because the twins are playing volleyball. They're out playing volleyball. I guess it would be considered pickup volleyball. We have this place in St. Peter's called the Recplex, and it's a city-run gym. They have all kinds of stuff in it, you know. But we have lots and lots. The two good things about Pro Debut. This too, I've got 3 more cases of the blaster, so if it works out well, then we'll just go. We'll just do some more. The Pro Debut, I have a decent chunk of it. And like I said, that checklist is just really good. You know? Matt Beninotto hates the Eagles. He hates the Bills. He hates the Giants, rightfully so. And the Kansas City Chiefs. How could you hate those 3 of those 4 teams? How could you hate 3 of those 4 teams? I don't know how you could hate them. That's 3 playoff teams. 3 potential Super Bowl teams. And the Giants. Giants suck in baseball. Giants suck in football. Oh, it's Patrick Mahomes or bust? Is that it? You can't have anybody else but Mahomes? Bryce wants to trade the Jets. I'm not opening this. I'm just opening this. No, we still got 3 minutes. I'm not opening anything. I'm just opening this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness, 40. 40. That's 1,600 cards. For some reason, not let me, whatever market's saying. We'll give up San Fran for something is broken. Please reload. Okay. Mark, for whatever reason, it's not letting me get to whatever you're saying. Mark does not like the 49ers. So you want to trade San Francisco for New England. Yeah, then I don't think that's going to happen, but you know. Titans for Dolphins, says Bob. Jets for Chief, Browns for Chargers. Only 4 teams have rookie cards. 49ers are good. Thanks, Chris, but have to decline for the Browns Chargers. Chad is late. He has 1 minute. So far, nothing's happened. Nobody wants to give up anything. No one wants to give up anything. We have 35 seconds. Who did you get? What's your name? Are you in this break? Green Bay Packers. Chad, oddly enough, is a Packers fan. Chad, oddly enough, is a Green Bay Packers fan. It's a shame of his whole family. I will buy Texans, Colts, Panthers, or Titans. $8.15. Is anybody selling their team to Matt Beninotto? I'm going to be honest and tell you guys again, I have opened none of this. Look, Joe Montana. I have opened none yet. None yet, not a zip, zero, zilch. The twins, I think, both opened a blaster. But that's about as far as we've done. Life. You know what I'm saying? Life. Psst. There's another good product coming up called Motif Football. That looks like a good one. My goodness. No. You can just whatever you want to do. Peyton Manning, Indianapolis. Somebody said they want to break WNBA when it comes out, but only if they can have Indiana. I don't know how that works. I just have to respectfully say no. Maybe we break WNBA and we make maybe we make Indiana a free team. I know autographs come out of these because I have seen autographs come out of these. So, how many? I don't have any idea. Over under 4.5 autographs. And is there an and? Has anybody done any of this so they can give me an and? And one. I have no clue. Somebody give me a 1. 4.5 autographs and one of them is one of the big rookies or Tom Brady. I have no idea. I don't have an and. Let's look and see. What do you say here, Topps? Topps Composite. 2 retail exclusive inserts. I don't have an and. 4.5 autos. Yes, no, maybe. Over, under 4.5 autos. Deuce McAllister. Ooh, AR. Right off the bat, Anthony. John Elway. I really like these cards. They're pretty. They're pretty. Not as pretty as Matt Beninotto, but they're pretty. Barry Foster is grounded. I wonder what he did. I wonder what he did to get grounded. Doug Williams, he was a good quarterback for a minute. Adrian Peterson. Rod Smith, Gallery. Is this an SP? Is this a variation of some kind? I don't have any idea. If anyone has any thoughts or any hints, suggestions, Dune, how many blasters are in the case break? 40. 40. Bo Jackson, I like that guy. Anthony Richardson, again. 40 blasters in a full case. Yeah, look at that. I can't believe it. Right off the bat, we got one. Jeez Louise. SGC will no longer grade those, so I can't even bother to send them off. Anthony Richards. Yeah, it's going to take a while. Richardson. Son of Richard. I never say Richardson. I don't know why. Joe Montana. Joe Montana. He's a good actor. Rod Smith is, whatever that is. Earl Campbell. Man, Anthony Richardson all over this first one. Was that like 5 ARs? Mike Quick. Joe Montana. That's kind of cool. I like Joe Montana. If you had one game for your life, who would be your quarterback? That's mine. Sims. Phil Sims was a pretty good quarterback. CJ. AR Chrome. Is that Chrome? Yep. Kurt Warner, one of my favorite quarterbacks ever. Moonlight. Lawrence Taylor. He was busted in the Moonlight, I bet. LT. Michael Vick. Pink. Voltaic. CJ Stroud. Dan Marino. Never heard of that guy. Adrian Peterson. That's a weird last name, Marino. Jim McMahon. Yes, I'm kidding. So settle down. Doug Flutie. Bo Jackson. I like Bo Jackson. Wayne Sherbert. No. Corbett. Is that how you say his last name? I don't even know who that guy is. Huh. Randy Moss. Randy Moss was really good. I like Randy Moss. Oh, I might have to go get a box. J.J. Watt. Sepia. Tom Brady. New England. Greg Morton. Greg Morton was actually okay. This one's kind of neat. Modern Artists, huh? Jason Sehorn. Michael Vick. I see a lot of Christian Okoye stuff. He must have signed cheap. Chad Johnson. Bryce Young. Kurt Warner, I like that guy. Hines Ward. Who's going to win the game tomorrow night? This is where you all guess. Pink. Steven Davis. Grounded. Randy Moss. Howie Long. The Chiefs are going to win. Howie Long. I'm going to go with conspiracy theory. You guys ready for my conspiracy theory? My conspiracy theory is at some point early on in the season, oh geez. Why can't I think it? Patrick Mahomes, my Lord. Patrick Mahomes gets hurt with some undisclosed injury that keeps him out of the bulk of the season. Eddie George. Oh, really? That's awesome, Mark. Might be the last game you see from Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes this year. I couldn't think of his name again. Steve Young. That's my conspiracy theory. Gronkowski, Chad Johnson. Drew Bledsoe. Eli Manning might be the luckiest quarterback in the history of the NFL. He is the best, worst quarterback ever. Chris Johnson. I don't know who Chris Johnson is. Sean Alexander, Jason Taylor. Neil Andreessen. That's a weird last name, too. Peyton. Ozzie Newsome. Just because they're, you know. Did I say that Kurt Warner's one of my favorite? Hey, look at that. An auto. I mean, a numbered card. That's an AR. Moonlight. That one's pretty cool. Anthony Richardson. I like that one. Stephen Davis out of 225. Huh? That's neat. Got our first. Hold on, guys. I'm going to go get a box. I got to have a box. She is a sweet girl. Ooh, jeez. All right. Tried to fall down. That would have been fun. Bryce Young. Kurt Warner, but he's on the on Arizona there. Jay Novacek. Sepia. CJ. So what's going on? Anyone have anything fun happen in the last week they want to share? Mick Mahon. We are having work done at the house. We're having work done in the backyard. We're having work done inside the house. We had a roof leak. So we're trying to get all that worked out with the insurance company. And so far, it sucks. So, working on that. Jerome Bettis. Ooh, that's a pretty card. Edwin James. Edgerrin. So it was probably good that we took last week off. And a lot of little persnickety things going on with everything that has to do with the shop. So it was good to have some time to deal with some things. Ray Lewis. Devin Hester, huh? So I shan't complain. Got some things dealt with. If you guys are in St. Louis on the 14th, Saturday the 14th, we're going to be raising money for veterans with PTSD. It'd be awesome if you guys came by and if you're local. You spend $10 in the shop, and we're going to spend $10 to buy you a meal. And then all that money we raise, $10 at a time, will go to the organization who's doing the cooking, which is pretty awesome. Boomer. I like these kind of events because we can give back. You know what I'm saying? We can help somebody else out. Anthony Richardson. I would rather help out if we can. I'd love to raise a couple $1,000. But $10 at a time, that's 200 meals. We'll see. I'm sure we'll get to 100 meals, but we'll see how much. Oh, good, George. I'm glad you'll be there. Eli Manning. There's that Dan Marino guy again. Chad. This is the event that they have every year where they actually have Maurice Jones-Drew out of 99, where they have athletes at the different shops. I don't think we're going to get one here. We'll know at some point, but I don't think we're going to get one here. But that's okay. If we don't have an athlete coming, we're doing something that I like to do. Ooh. And we're raising money for a good cause. Voltaic, CJ. When Bob Overhouse got arrested, we had a fundraiser, got him out of jail. You know, Tom Brady. And then we had a nice long talk about not punching insurance adjusters, you know, no matter how much they deserve it. It's probably just not a good thing. Terrell Davis. You bet. Anytime, Bob. We'll get you out of jail anytime. $100 and a case of Bowman, and Bob was out of trouble. You know. Bryce Young. Doug Flutie. Bryce Young. What is this one? Topps rookie card. Just says Topps rookie card. Okay. CJ Stroud. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice one. That should probably be, and it will be. I know. Man, look at that. Back to back to back Bryce Young. That is crazy. Bryce Young, 3 different ways. Bean, come here. And say hi. Oh, Bean. Uh-oh. Hold on one sec. Come on. Help me out here. I'm knocking everything around. Teddy Bruschi, which was part of the reason that Bob was in trouble because of Brewskis. Ray Lewis, huh? Ed Jones. Does anybody believe that Emmitt Smith is the greatest running back of all time? It's okay if you do. CJ, very nice. Is this a prism? Oh, it's a refractor, yeah. Refractor. CJ refractor. I think Emmitt Smith was a great quarterback. I mean, a great running back, but not the best ever. McMahon. Troy Aikman. Here goes Barry. Look at that. Aikman has a little ding on his corner. Yeah, I think you could make that argument that it was Barry. I don't think it's a big argument. I had a great conversation with the guy for the first time he was in the shop, and we had a good conversation about whether or not Michael Jordan or LeBron James was a better player. And we kindly, it was a lot of a fun, very fun conversation. His points were really good, but I still think it's Michael Jordan. He would not back down from LeBron. I would not back down from Michael Jordan. And we ended it on a positive note. Jerry. A lot of different fluties in here. Will Levis. Will Levi's. Seahorn. Bryce Young. Ed McCaffrey. Ray Lewis. Not a fan. Ooh, look at that thing. That's pretty. I like that. It's Purdy. You might have to wait for me to get caught up. Steve Young. Andre Reed, 50 out of 50. That's pretty. Buffalo and Matt Beninato, Andre Reed. He's Hall of Famer, yeah. I think he's a Hall of Famer. Bruce Smith. Nolan Cromwell. Man, he's talking about a throwback. Jeez. Walker. Lawrence Taylor. Will Levis. Bean's not right behind me, is she? That. It said Bean's not right behind me, is she?
No, she's over a little bit.
Okay. I don't want to run her over. Joe Montana. Good actor. Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson. The aforementioned Barry Sanders. Red Bolitnikoff, come on. Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams was a doobie smoker, wasn't he? AR. Rod Woodson. He was good. Rod Woodson's a Hall of Famer too, I think. Earl Campbell, one of the best running backs ever. Earl Campbell, one of the best running backs ever. Dan something or another. Will Levi's. I think I would pronounce my last name Levi's if it was spelled like that. Why? I don't know why. Joe Montana, flashback 74. Will Levis. Geez, now we're going to get on a Will Levis thing. Will Levis. Tom Brady. Was Dan Fouts a better quarterback or announcer? I don't know. Will Levis. He's pretty good at both. Hey, will you move these singles for me? Ed McCaffrey. CJ Stroud. I think the Texans are going to regress this year. That's what I think. DeMarco Murray. That's a pink. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. I'm saying sophomore jinx is a real thing. And I don't think it would take much for it to regress a little bit. Adrian Peterson. Tom Brady. You know, 9 and 8, that kind of a thing. Chad Johnson. A.J. Watt. Doug Williams. Who do they have him in? Is Tampa Bay? They do. Bo Jackson. Ooh, another CJ Stroud pink. CJ Stroud. Andre Reed. Wayne. Okay. CJ. Geez Louise with the CJs. CJ Stroud. Doug Flutie. Emmett. Oh, Jackson, very nice. Kelly. Brett. Oh, look at that. Pink. Will Levis. Landon's favorite quarterback is Will Levis.
Now.
Yeah, I'm just surprised they had him on there because of Washington, you know? Because that's where he was won as a Redskin, right? CJ Stroud. Not as Tampa Bay. Jim Kelly Porter. Ooh. Tom Brady. Prism refractor. That's worth $1 or $2. Or $3. Hey, George. You couldn't come up with somebody for Tampa Bay? You couldn't take a Warren Sapp and dropped him there? Terry Bradshaw. Tom Brady. We better get some autographs going. So far, we're shooting an offer. George. Kurt Warner. CJ Stroud. Midnight. They need to put a midnight. That's pretty cool right there. Barry Sanders. Heard of that guy. Allen, Gronkowski, whatever that is. Kind of cool looking though. Amendola. Bryce Young. Yeah, you could put you could have put Brady on Tampa Bay. You won a Super Bowl with him. See, now that you said that, George, now that you said that, that's the autograph. One of the autographs we're going to hit will be Brad Johnson. Bean. Net.
Come here, Bean.
He's going on the floor. Hopefully not to drop Beanie Babies.
Bean.
Hey, turn on that fan for me, would you? Just low. All right. Jerry Rice. Tom Brady. Will Levis. Better quarterback, Troy Aikman or geez Louise, or John Elway. Elway or Aikman? It's actually tougher than it might look. Tom Brady. There's some talk out there about how bad Topps didn't shuffle their players very well. We'll see the same players in a single blaster. Any thoughts from the? Kind of hard to, when you get like 17 of the same guy. Ooh, Bryce Young. You get like 5 Bryce Youngs in a box. You know. You think Elway? I mean, I can see that. Zach Thomas. Will Levis. Barry Sanders, very nice. Seahorn. Michael Vick. Mike Singletary. Brett Favre. Stephen Davis. I just like those. Howie Long. Craig Morton. Neil Anderson. Charlie Batch. Eli Pink. The Lions or the Rams? I'm taking the Lions over the Rams. For the playoffs, you're saying?
No.
Oh, are they playing?
Yeah.
Oof. I don't think the Rams are all that.
They got Puka.
Yeah. Gronkowski. Four, 6, 10, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25 blasters left. 20. Jay Novacek. 15 blasters in, no autos yet. I don't like that. They'll probably come in bunches, which is good. Bryce Young. We'll get 2 or 3 in a row. Barry. Ooh. CJ Perfractor. Michael Vick. Donovan McNabb. He was good for a minute. Peyton Manning could not retire because his brother had 2 Super Bowls. So he had to play no matter what the hell happened until he got a second one. Earl Campbell. If he didn't win with Denver the year that he won it, he would still be playing right now with somebody. John Elway, Gronkowski. Hey! Green Bay, Mark Chamora. Our first auto. Can't say that I'm as excited as I want to be. Mark Chamora. We got an auto, though. Let's see him come in bunches. Darren Woodson. J.J. Watt. Adrian Peterson. Terry Bradshaw. Will Levis. CJ again. This time we got to pick up the goofballs.
10.
10?
They're going to work out after it.
Is that what time the place closes? 10?
Saturday closes at 11.
They're gonna
They're late.
they're gonna supposedly work out?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Javon Curse. I might be a little skeptical. Drew Bledsoe. Cornelius Bennett. Cubs are 1 out away from an... Oh, who's pitching? Is it a multi-pitcher thing, or is it a pitcher? Oh, Jackson. Imanaga started. Who are they playing against? Jury. Terrell Davis. No hitter, huh? Nice. Ooh, that's a pretty one. CJ. Zach Thomas. Anthony Richardson. Tom Bradley. Jim McMahon. Ray Lewis. What? Franklin. Okay, I gotta move these guys. Where's she at?
Over there.
Bean, what are you doing, girl? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. Voltaic. What's up, Scotty H? Have you guys looked at, has anyone looked at the Pro Debut checklist? My goodness, that's such a good checklist. So many big names. Amateur refractor. And it's an inexpensive product, which is so great about it. So much of good stuff for not a lot of money. Steve Young. All the big, no, Giants don't have any big names. Giants don't have any big names, so it's kind of hard to have any big names when the Giants don't have any big names. Tom Brady, midnight. Giants kind of suck, to be honest with you. I'd rather have my second favorite team, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Because they got Paul Skeens. And I likes me some Paul Skeens. Doug Williams. He's a good pitcher. They should just shut him down for the rest of the year. Ain't no reason to let him pitch anymore. CJ. A lot of good names on the Reds. Did you look at the Reds checklist? Duno, Cam Collier. So some good stuff. Adrian Peterson. Yeah, it's a good checklist. Not an expensive team. Boomer. And then next week is Topps, no, Bowman Chrome. Next week is Bowman Chrome. Bryce Young. I like that checklist. I mean, there really are a lot of good names in that product. I honestly, I was a little surprised. I guess I shouldn't be, but we're gonna do a half and half like we've done in years past. Half hobby, half jumbo. Then I think Saturday we just might do a 2-caser, which would be a case of each. Jury Rice, just for the fun of it. Will Levis. The good thing about that product is we can just weave it in and out. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about it's got the rest of the year. Dexter Manley. So it'll be fun. Roger Staubach. Ooh, Bryce Young. Pink. Anthony. Hey, look at that. Anthony Richardson auto out of 149. Look at that. If you're the Colts, you just scored. You scored in a big way. Who has Indianapolis? You should look that up and tell us exactly how much that is going for right now. Darren. That's a big hit. That's what we like to see out of a blaster case. Will Levi's. Is that really an auto when they just put their initial? Yeah, you know. I don't disagree, Steve. I don't disagree. Patrick Bailey. When we were hitting him in Bowman, it was just a PB. Most disappointing auto. That might be the most disappointing auto, but it's an auto nonetheless. So, got to be happy about that. 2 down. We can hit 3 more. We've got the over. We like to hit the overs. That's a nice hit. It really is a nice hit. Steve Young. Emmett. Frank Gore. Chris Johnson, huh? Will Levis refractor. Landon would like that. What are you saying? It's his favorite team for now. Who's the other one? We were saying Landon, that's his favorite team for now. Favorite quarterback.
No, he might. I don't know. He's pretty high on Bo Nix too.
Oh, Bo Nix, yeah.
And he'll get a starter for Denver. So.
Neil Andreessen. It's pretty. Chris Johnson. I'm sorry, Chris, out of 150. My bad. Where you going, girl? Better behave yourself. Don't be dropping no beanie babies in the shop. Go see your brothers. You've been warned. Come here, I'll pet you. What are you looking at? Go do something. It worked. I told her to go do something. She went into the back with her brothers. That was weird. Joe Montana, pink. CJ. Will. I thought you were talking to Annette, then realized it was being Jerry Rice. It hasn't been that long, Scott, that you forgot about Bean. Randall. Ooh. Still don't like Ray Lewis. Ain't been that long. Every once in a while, you got to take a week off. Topps has the Topps event, like their New York event in Orlando at the beginning of November. So I don't know. We may take a vacation and go do that. It's a 3-day show. Go do that show and we'll see. Ooh, Anthony Richardson, midnight. Yeah, there would have been bloodshed. There would have been bloodshed. And a couple of CJs to finish this off. Definitely would have been bloodshed. Maurice Jones-Drew. CJ. Anybody look up that Anthony Richardson auto? Dan Fouts. What's up, girl? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thighs, man. Brian Westbrook. Someone sent me a photo of a T206 Honus Wagner, the Piedmont back. Piedmont back Honus Wagner is tougher. It is pretty tough card. And she works for a bank. And she wanted to get it graded, but the attorney told her, do not let the card out of your sight. I told her, well, then I can't help you. And so I called my contact at SGC, and he said, well, have her send us an email. And so I'm curious to see how that thing turns out. If in fact it's real, there's so many good fakes out there. This one's beat all the hell, but I don't know. Off-putting, I guess is the word, the card. Which makes me believe it might be a fake. But if it's real, I mean, it'd get an authentic, but an authentic, it'd still be worth probably high sevens. I mean, high sixes, might get to low sevens, since it's a Piedmont back. So that'd be kind of neat. So I hope for whoever's sake that it's real. Boomer. Will Levis. Kurt Warner, very nice. Jerry Rice. Peyton Manning. Will Levis. What is a tiny psychotic dog chewing on? Bottle? Gronkowski. Ooh, that one's pretty. CJ Stroud. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. Barry. Man, we've had people hitting in the Topps Chrome basketball, hitting Victor Wembanyama autos all over the place. It's crazy. So good for them. You're paying a high price to hit those suckers. No. I do not keep the New York Giants. I'm about ready to give up San Francisco Giants. Jeez, am I popular here? What's going on? Something dinging like that. All right, girl. I'm interested in this item. Could you do any better? How about we make it 55? We make it 55. Okay. I guess we could. We won't, but I guess we could. Marcus Allen. Brett Favor. Ooh, Willows. CJ. Anthony. Donovan McNabb. X-Fractor. CJ. Barry Foster. Prism Refractor. CJ. And CJ. Who have we hit the most of? CJ probably? We've hit a lot of CJ. We've hit a lot of Anthony Richardson. Don't know which one we've hit more of. Peyton, Jerry, and Kurt. Yeah, Sebastian Janikowski. I almost said Jan Stenerud. J.J. Watt. Jim McMahon. Uh-oh. Oh, we had a Frank Gard. Man, these are coming out beat. That's the second one of these that has a bad corner. That said, it's the last box mojo. If you want to mojo it. AR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 after this one. A dozen.
You didn't do that right.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You're weird. What was that from?
Sesame Street. Pinball.
Was that the pinball from Sesame Street? No. Couldn't tell you. Will Levis. Might need more sleeves. Doug Flutie. Anthony Richardson. It's kind of cool. Jay Novacek. Gronkowski. Jim Kelly. That'd be a good auto. James Harrison. J.J. Watt. We need 3 more autos for the over. Will. Hey, Dexter Manley out of 299. Dexter Manley, Washington, yeah? Yeah, Washington. 3 autos. Will Levis. Ooh, look at this Adrian Peterson. I thought it was lower numbered. It's out of 200. Adrian Peterson. I cannot get comfortable. Favre. Will Levis. These Topps offerings on football will get better. Remember, they have basketball as of April of next year. So I would expect that we're going to see more basketball products before the end of the year. This year. And then next year's class is going to be rough, but then the year after that's going to be really good. Because of, what's that guy's name, Nat?
Who?
The basketball player?
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag. If you don't collect basketball in 25, 26, no, 24, 25, 23. What's this one coming up? 23, 24? No. 24, 25. Yeah, 25, 26. I don't know what it is. Anyway, not this coming up year, but the year after. Cooper Flag. Barry. He's gonna be good stuff. Keenan McCardle. Can we squeeze out 2 more autos? That's what I want to know. Darren Sproles. Tom Brady. Can we hit a Tom Brady auto? Probably not, but we might. Stranger things have happened. We're pretty good at hitting good autos too. Even though Matt Beninotto says otherwise. Tom Brady. Well, we probably hit more big autos for him than anybody else. Howie Long. Sterling Sharp. Bryce Young. Jerome Bettis. Bryce Young. All right. You gonna fight me? Bryce Young. Jeez Louise, Bryce Young. LT. Donovan McNabb, huh? Tom Brady. All right, yeah, helping me out. Will Levis. Is anyone excited for pro debut? Am I the only one? I think everyone's going to get real excited when we start opening it. Will Levis. I like the pink. I am excited to be open. It's one of my favorite things to open every year. So much for so little. That is a good thing. I love me some pro debut too. Adrian Peterson. Skeens and Jackson Holiday both have autos. And like I said, the most expensive team is $79. 4 in hobby, 3 in jumbo. We're going to be breaking both together. Half and half. So we're going to have 36 autos a break. 36 autos. Why? Because Chrome. Out of $3.99, Doug Williams. Because of Chrome. Man, there's a lot of them that have big names. Woo! A lot of big names. If you look through that checklist. Hey, Bryce Young. Pinkish things go to the side. We'll put a top loader on them. Anthony. When is the break you think there's a word missing? Somebody say a word so I can see what he's saying. There's a big heart that's on the end that I can't see past. Steve Young. AR. Pro debut will start listing it tomorrow. It'll start breaking on Friday. It released on Friday. So we will start listing tomorrow. We will break Friday, which is release day, because we can't break ahead of time. We were told that today. If you break ahead of time, we will find you. We will take you out and we will beat you. I was like, oh, geez. Hey, did we put flea meds on Tiny Psycho?
No.
Oh, geez. Okay. Pro debut, we will start listing tomorrow at 7. Tomorrow at 7. You can start tagging up. Bryce Young. First thing in the morning, I got some set up. It's going to pop off at 8 in the morning. You can start getting tags if you need them, if you want them. CJ. Yep, PYT. The only thing we rarely do randoms, and it's only on football because I want to get this one in today and look at it as balanced as we could. PYT. Baseball is almost never anything but PYT. The exception might be, I think we've done some Bowman way back in the day that were PYTs, but I mean that were randoms, but I like PYTs. So yes, money's already set. We're ready to roll. Hey, Don Beebe. Buffalo. Is that another Buffalo? This is the second Buffalo auto? Don Beebe. Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly threw it on BB, didn't he? PYT. Yep. We'll break that Friday and we'll break it Saturday. Like I said, Saturday I think we're going to do a 2-caser or what we call affectionately a super break. So it'll be Team Money times 2 on Saturday. Fred Taylor. Bryce Young. I'd like to break more of this. I just don't think we're going to have time this weekend to do it. Montana refractor. I mean, we'll break more of it. I think it's been okay. Is it 4 rookie heavy? Yeah, we all know that. Going in. What is that dog barking about, Net? Hey, Barry Sanders. There's a lot of good teams in that in Pro Debut too, which is crazy to me. A lot of good teams. Oops. All right. I'm getting all excited. Bryce Young. Bryce Young. Jay Novacek. Now, can you cut me some more sleeves? And then maybe move these for me. One more auto, we hit the over. Earl the Pearl. Did Earl Campbell have a nickname? I don't think he had a nickname. Earl Monroe was Earl the Pearl. Marcus Allen. Adrian Peterson. Anthony Richardson. Bryce Young. John Elway with his tongue sticking out. Don't know. Bryce Young twice. A lot of Bryce Young. Hey, Nat. Will you move these for me? Thank you. Will Levis. Dan Fouts. Anthony Richardson, Topps Chrome Black. Thurman Thomas. Eddie George. Jerry Rice refractor. Eddie George. Bryce Young. Anthony Richardson. James Harrison. I had a brain freeze for a second. Did you guys see that brain freeze? Anthony Richardson. My entire brain just locked up. Bless you. Bryce Young. Midnight. And 2 more Anthony Richardson. Three more stacks. We need 1 auto and 3 stacks to get over. Get the over. Bryce Young. They seem to be pretty good about 5 autos, though. So I feel mildly confident. Mildly confident. Earl Campbell. Eddie George. I say mildly confident. Michael Vick. Montana. CJ. CJ. Go this way. Will Levis. Did I say mildly confident? I feel like I did. John Elway. Earl. CJ Stroud. Midnight. Chad Johnson. Chad Johnson. Not Chad Johnson. Ooh. Tom Brady. All right, guys. Last stack mojo. Last stack. We need another auto mojo. Last stack. We need another. Ooh, that's a pretty one. I just like that one. We're just going to put that over there and just top load it. Last stack. In the old days, we would have used the baseball force to will out an auto. But we don't need to. We don't need to. Because it's coming up. It's coming up. Is it coming up? It's not there. Ah, dang it. Used to work in the old days. So far, no good. Oh! No. Gronkowski. Heisman. That would have been too much to ask for. Boomer. Amendola. Dang it. I hate being wrong. Tom Brady. Voltaic. Michael Vick. Munoz. Will Levis. Tom Brady. Midnight. Will Levis. And Will Levis. Darn it. We didn't hit the over. That means we'll open another case. There'll be 6 autos. All right. Pulled out the Anthony Richardson, sorry, because I dig it. Don Beebe auto, Buffalo. Pink, Bryce Young. Bryce Young X-Fractor. I don't know. Pink Bryce Young. Doug Williams is out of 399. Will Levis Voltaic. Adrian Peterson is out of 200. Washington out of 299. Dexter Manley. Will Levis refractor. Chris Johnson out of 150. Will Levis Voltaic refractor. Looks like a refractor anyway. Yeah, it's a refractor. The hit of the break, Anthony Richardson auto out of 149. Bryce Young pink. Mark Chimura auto for the Green Bay. C.J. Stroud refractor. Bryce Young refractor. Tom Brady prism refractor. Will Levis pink. C.J. Stroud pink. These are not numbered pinks. Andre Reed 50 out of 50. C.J. Stroud pink. C.J. Stroud refractor. Bryce Young prism refractor. Maurice Jones-Drew out of 99. And Stephen Davis out of 225. I don't have a lot of context, but I think this is good. I think this is good. Take a picture of that. We'll drop it in there. Tomorrow we'll set up for Pro Debut. All right, guys. Thanks. I appreciate you. As always, good to be back. And we'll get things rolling. I mean, it'll get there. One way or another, it'll get there. You guys have a great rest of your night. Appreciate you a lot.